I love you and you love me, and in our love, a bunch of stuff is encompassed.
Mm-hmm.
But we're making a commitment to each other.
Yeah.
We're making a commitment to each other. So is I'm good with that. You good with that? So we're good with that. And then we work towards that. No matter what happens, we've made that commitment right here.
That's
we've
once
made
again.
that. Well, we've made that commitment.
Mm-hmm.
You chose to share your life with me. I chose to share my life with you.
So let's honor the commitment. Stay committed to the commitment.
Now, if that commitment changes, can we discuss it?
But you should be able to.
No, that's part of that conversation.
Because
right. I know I can be black and white. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. So I'm going to even give you, because my thing is we made the commitment. The commitment was made. Okay, I'm doing this. You're doing this. We're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Whatever happens, we just got to get through that. Because that's the commitment we made. Now, if there becomes a point where the commitment, you're not feeling the commitment, you know what I'm saying? Can we discuss it? If there comes a point when I'm not feeling the commitment, can we discuss it before we either end the commitment or work through it?
What's discussing it going to do though? So if somebody is not committed to the commitment anymore,
okay,
and they just come up to you like, hey, I ain't feeling this no more. I'm going to go ahead and go.
I'm like, is there nothing we can do about this?
I understand what you're saying. I'm just playing devil advocate now.
Let's do it. We doing it right
but
now.
But now you are, because don't get me wrong, it is tough when you're done with somebody and they're not done with you.
Feel you.
Very, very tough. So discussing it sometimes, like, yeah, there is something we can do, but I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Okay.
That is one, I think thing that you have to accept as a human being. Definitely. That sometimes people just not feeling it no more. Even though I made a commitment, I changed my mind now.
My thing is
it right? No, is it fair?
Hold on. My thing is, to be at that point, there should have been a conversation had before you're there. That's my whole issue. Because we're communicating. We're communicating, right? You know what I'm saying? And we're living.
Mm-hmm.
So we should have had if we're there,
are you already done?
But we didn't have a
communication leading up to that point. And I get it.
That's not that but
is
all that changing?
Is it fair?
And all that changing that women tend to do, want the changing.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, my former college coach, God rest his soul, he's passed on now. He used to say, I want a room full of thumb pointers, not finger pointers. He said, I want guys, this is where it lies. We can find the answer here. It ain't his fault. Let's find it here. And all that changing that women do, it's rare that they change things that, number one, they can change, because you can never change someone else. You can never change someone else. You can only change yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But that mirror the mirror don't lie. So changing yourself, individuals don't like training. And I mean, that's one of the biggest things. People don't like changing themselves because it's hard. They like, I ain't comfortable doing this. Ouch, this hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to do it and work through it, now you like, man, shit, this kind of ain't so. You know what I'm saying? But
and I 100% agree with you. And I'm not. I'm just telling you from a woman's perspective, especially from a woman's perspective who have changed my mind in the middle of something. Like, man, I'm feeling this no more. I don't want to do it.
Right.
You know, and it was never considering what it would do to the other individual. I've done that. I'm guilty of it.
Right.
Not just only considering my feelings and how I felt at that time, and I no longer was happy, but not even considering that this is going to really mentally and hurt this person. It's a very selfish thinking. But as you mature. I can't say get older because wisdom doesn't come with age.
Right. Feel you.
You know, wisdom come with going through some stuff and learning from those things. Mm-hmm. You know, will I ever do that again? Absolutely not. Now, do I think that is done on a widespread basis with women? Absolutely, because when you in it, you can't see it sometimes when you in it. Right. You can't, like, you in it. You ain't understanding, like, I just want to get myself out of discomfort. Yeah. But when you are in a committed relationship, especially in marriage, like, that's why it is important. And I don't even think that it's not important to have the conversation with like, you can have a conversation with each other. Right. But during that whole process, I think I posted this one time, it's like, when is counseling important? Do you do it at the beginning of the marriage, the end of the marriage, when y'all having problems before? It should be consistently worked on. Yeah. Consistently worked on. And that person has to, because you can't just predict humans. You just can't. Yeah. So even if you consistently work on it, it still might happen.
Yeah, it's like recovery. You know? They say, I used to work in substance abuse recovery. They ain't no, what they say, once an addict, you're an addict. Some people don't feel that way. Some people feel like, hey, I'm through that. You know, I'm closed that door in my life.
It's a slippery slope down.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it is what it is. I just, in terms of,
it ain't fair. It sure ain't. It ain't fair, and I've seen it done on women's side and on men's side. Oh, yeah. Men ain't not guilty of doing that. Women do it more, but men is not guilty of not staying committed to the commitment.
Oh, well, I mean, I would definitely agree with
so
individuals talk about, and the old adage is true. It costs to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats won't. Everybody, one of the fattest things I've read. Everybody want to be a lion until it's time to do lion shit.
Man, that's
until it's time to do lion shit. Everybody until it's time to do some lion shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now is everybody looking around.
Right.
I mean, so